Hi, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Cross Watchers. I'm Jaimie C's to bring you your reading for this week of October. Right now, the times are pretty much fluent, so if you come across this at a later date, just use it for a week ahead of time. I know that the two readings from last week and this week are kind of crossing over each other right now, kind of thing, but maybe there's a little bit of extra oomph midweek for you, or maybe you come across the different ones at different times in your life. So we have, just as I'm doing the in between cleaning here for you guys, so you guys make sure you can see that everything is being done right in front of you. So I want to thank all you guys for your likes, subscribe, shares, comments, and donations. Feel free to donate below to help me do this more often and bring more videos to you. Smash that subscribe button and notification bell so that you can get in on the free readings that I will be doing periodically for the collective. Whoever's like on here when I'm doing them will most likely get a reading, as the subscribers are slow right now. So you can, like, I'll see every comment. So most likely everybody in the video will get a personal reading. So if it's something that you're interested in, smash that subscribe button and the notification bell so you will know, and YouTube will let you know when it happens, because there's a lot of great energy. You guys, if you're feeling either bit low at any point and you see one of these pop up, I get like so energized from it. And I know people have commented at that it kind of comes through the screen at them. I kind of got big energy. So I'm happy about that. I like my big energy. So in the surrender deck, what do we have for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Cross Watchers? What is something you could be guided to surrender this week? Something you might be struggling with. Let's see. Universe, what do we have for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Cross Watchers? I felt called to flip the deck. Not sure why, but I guess we'll find out. Universe, maybe we'll see a new side of things. What do we have for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Cross Watchers? I know it's hard sometimes for all of us to surrender things or know that we need to, but some of these are bright. Some of these are just knowing that love is coming in and that we are being guided and spirits with us, and we have love surrounding us. Universe, what do we have for Aquarius, Sun, Moon? Did one flip then? Nope. It's ongoing. What do we have for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Cross Watchers? Universe, what do we have for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising? Surrender to divine timing in reverse. So this might be something that you have a little bit of trouble with moving forward. Sometimes divine timing may differ from your ego's timing. If a goal isn't manifesting fast enough, according to your ego, be patient and trust the universal flow. So sometimes we are pretty driven to do things and get things done, and when the results don't come out as we had hoped, or as we had wished, or as soon as we wanted them, that's not something that you can force. It's something that you kind of got to wait for and be patient for sometimes, because if you're forcing things, then if you're pushing something to happen that needs to take its time to happen, then you're driving away the universe's power to do it in its own timing and its own way. And those things are usually beautiful when they do happen in their own way, and they catch you by surprise. So you value them even more, because sometimes when we get into a space where we want something so bad, we are acting out of a neediness and desperation and various things to that sort. But when we accept things as they are, the surprising things, or if we're having trouble with something, or if we're at our lowest low and we don't know why, that's when the universe comes out with something amazing that'll totally turn your head and say, wow, I couldn't even imagine this happening. This is not something I even thought of, but it's absolutely wonderful, and it fits you perfectly, and it guides you to your next step along the path. So that it's just that surprise and that wonder. It feels like a miracle sometimes, even the growth of a tree is a miracle. Like just the fact, and like birth or anything of that sort, just something that can grow out of almost nothing, a couple cells or a couple bit of water, you know, things, nature and beautiful, and the universe and Mother Earth are all like miracles in their own way, depending on how you look at it and how you perceive them. And Aquarius, you guys are like automatically kind of spiritual. You guys are known to be like thinkers that are thinking outside of the box and enjoy things that are a little bit different than most. If you have a lot of Aquarius in your chart, you'll probably realize this a lot more. But if your chart is not necessarily like has a lot of Aquarius in it, or water signs, or these psychic kind of energy signs, then that may be why you're not so into spiritual things as other people. But you can check in with yourself and check what your chart and all your other signs and how they line up. There's a couple links below that you can choose from. One is an app and one is like a website. I use the app because it gives you like all kinds of different ideas, and it tells you about yourself and your history, and there's going to be different struggling energies in yourself that you can actually use to help guide you out of it. They'll even give you suggestions to like overcome it and like bring certain energies to balance. That's why I love it. And that's why I love astrology and the birth charts. There's guidance all along the way. So universe, what do we have in the tarot cards for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and cross watchers, right? So a card flipped. A couple cards flipped. Perfect. We have the Queen of Cups in reverse and the Four of Cups in reverse. So right now there might be something emotionally upsetting you, turning you upside down. Maybe like this, maybe you're starting to see somebody, or you met somebody that you really like and it's not moving like you would want it to. Or maybe your love of a career, or maybe you have a business, because the Four of Cups, you know, he's looking at his work and it's upside down. So the Four of Cups means that you have beautiful work, but you're hard on yourself for it. And right now, this might be part of the thing that is not happening the way you want it to, as fast as you want to. So maybe looking at it at a different perspective, turn these things upside down and inspect them. And maybe you can find a new way, because of course you guys are like so outward thinkers. You can think of many ideas, the way to switch this up and flip it around and like put a new spin on it so that it's beautiful, or something that the world hasn't seen before, because you guys are so super thinkers outside the box. Possibly inventors for that matter. Like, so you come up with things in the quirkiest situations, sometimes in areas that like might be in a little bit inappropriate at time, trying to lift a mood or make something happy, or trying to switch a mood, like a different thought process, so that you know the energy is not low. You guys like things to be pretty happy most of the time, and this guy's not looking too happy right now. He's looking at the hard parts of life and focusing on those, so that, right? And by doing that, you're going to hold yourself back. The Two of Wands is your passion, like even like partnerships and looking towards the world. Like you're very concerned looking out. You do have the possibilities to make these passions go forward, but you're held up in them right now because you're holding on to this space that is, turning you upside down and freezing you. Okay. And my camera just froze again. So like this could be part of it. Like I take this as a little bit of a message that, oh, here we go. That, something's holding you up and freezing you right now in a place where you aren't happy or comfortable, or something like maybe make you feel like you can't do something that you really can. Okay. And I'm having technical difficulties. So maybe something like came into your way and like made you feel like you're at a standstill right now. And okay, we got you back. We get you back. We got you back. Got you back. I knew I still had the sound. So you might feel like you're a little bit in the dark right now, as the video possibly went to dark, right? So just get a new perspective, turn these things upside down, see if you can find something to light that passion in a different way, so that, that whatever this is, maybe you put a different design to it, or maybe your business plan needs to be refreshed, or maybe a new spark in a relationship. Like maybe go out and do something that you guys haven't done before, or have a conversation that might be a little bit harder to have, but do it in a loving way, so that, ooh, yeah. Yeah, that's possible. So I'm being told that it's possible that, most Aquarius that I know, and even parts of my Aquarius, that keeps me from sharing emotions openly, right? The tower moment. So maybe in your past there was a big tower moment, or there's some things in your life, maybe through your childhood, that helped us along, where you weren't able to express your emotions or feelings about things without getting like a backlash from it. But you have to be able to express yourself instead of holding it back, so that things don't pile up and boil up and burn, so that these tower moments don't happen, kind of thing. So if you can communicate in a way, in a loving way, and just, get in touch with yourself, if this is like a relationship situation, then, you have to deal with the emotions, because relationships are about emotions. And if there's no emotion in a relationship, then I'm not sure why you would be in it if you didn't care. So, universe, what else do we have for this reading for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Cross Watchers? Oh, so this one first, right? All these things you might be sitting on, like you might be holding on to your feelings, holding on to your abundance, holding on to exactly where you're to right now, and staying there in that place. And that could be holding you back from the possibility of all the celebration of your hard work being created, like brainstorming with others, getting ideas, working together to make this new invention or new thing for your abundance to come in. Maybe you can talk to like trusted advisors or trusted friends or family that will give good like advice that's unbiased, so that you can create whatever this is, like, and make it like fruitful into those things that you really love. Look how beautiful that is. They're looking at it, they're working together, and all three cats and all three people are like admiring this work. Like, check in with yourself, maybe get some outside opinions. If this is a business, maybe there's something you're missing, you're not seeing, because you're emotionally involved in it so much that you can't see. What is that saying? I might come up with it. What is that saying? um, you may not see the forest for the trees. Thank you. So you may not see the forest through the trees. So you may not be seeing everything that is there. You may be seeing the whole big picture versus one little detail that might be holding you from that total eruption, like a volcano of happiness and abundance and moving forward. So maybe get some little thoughts from other people. Like, there might be some criticism. Some people might say some things that are not beneficial to you. Just make sure you weigh out those two options, kind of thing, and see, like, instead of holding on to whatever it is and sticking in this exact like location and being stubborn about like not changing a thing and holding on to it, thinking that that's everything. Gets a little few outside, opinions, and tweak it a little, and then see where that takes you. It might guide you on a whole new journey. So let's see what the Witch's Wisdom Oracle cards has for you for this month. I got this brand new deck yesterday in the mail, and I really love it, and I'm excited about it. Wow, ding ding, everything's happened. Like, maybe your spirit guides are with you. All those angel bells going off here, Neil. Every time a bell rings, an angel gets its wings. So you have guidance. This is like ding, 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 the winner. Ask outside thoughts, opinions, different things to help you tweak whatever this is, your information, your ideas towards your business, your career, like new job. If you can't make the decision, kind of thing, or you're seeing, you're like sitting on it, trying to figure out what is it that is not going forward. Why am I stuck in this? Why isn't that moving? Don't force it. Surrender to divine timing. But in that meantime, just check in with little things to see if there's something you can tweak or something that can benefit you and make this, just that little bit better. Maybe you're not have your own flair in it. Maybe there's not enough of you and who you are in this idea. Instead of, you might be trying to follow a way that somebody else did and do it their way versus your own that resonates with you and shines your true light. That makes a lot of sense. Universe, what do we have for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Cross Watchers? Wow. That just like flew right across her. And well, guess what? It's fire and passion. No wonder it exploded across, right? So whatever this fiery thing is, whatever this lights you up, this passion, that's what you need to go for. She's dancing in the fire. She's using the flame. She's creating her own magic. Absolutely. I love that. Love, love, love. I'm like getting warmed up here just thinking about it. My face is starting to flush. EFGH. Okay, I passed it. I'm too excited. All right. So fire and passion. Lit up. I don't know if maybe there's a fire sign coming in for you as well. Let's see. There's no swords here. So maybe communication is something that you might be lacking as well. You got the cups, you got the pentacles, and the wands. So the only thing right here, like maybe you're lacking on communication. So if this is a love interest, you might need to have to talk to them a little bit and discuss something that might be, you might not be seeing as well. Or if it is, like, just communicate with your friends. Get your ideas all straightened out. So, okay, fire, passion. Now call upon the spirit of fire to invoke new courage and all you desire. Its strength will ravish fears and plight and ignite the flame of passion tonight. This magic is worked with harm to none, so mote it be, there it is done. I love this deck. That's so cute. I love the rhymes. Which is wisdom. Your sparkle has waned and something is missing. Whether it is your lust for life, belief in yourself, or motivation, the element of fire is waiting to spice things up. Witches have found a profound affinity with this element, for they recognize the power of a flame through spell work and connection with the ancestors. The magic of fire invokes lust, passion, attraction, and love. You are being encouraged to cast aside your fear of the flame and bring warmth into your inner world. Fire waits to be acknowledged and worked with by you. Invite fire into your life and allow the strength of its energy to purify and cleanse any doubts and worries that cloud your view. Fire will fuel you to be able to walk in your true light with full might, vitality, and vigor as you reclaim your power. I need to take a sip. I'm like, my lips are sticking together. They're sticking to my teeth. And making it hard to communicate. Right? Okay. Let's continue. Which is foresight. With the work with the element of fire to eliminate negative thoughts and behaviors. Imagine etheric flames raging and consuming any darkness that lies within. Your fear of the fire stems from a past life. Your renewed passion invokes the love you have been waiting for. Fire revealed. Since time began, the sun, the spark of life, has ignited our inner fire and passion. Fire deities such as Belanos and Brigid have imbued our courage and empowered us to focus on the energy of fire. The athame or sword represents the fire element. Lighting a candle is the physical representation of fire and can be seen through the veil. So maybe like you could check in with your spirit guides too. Like maybe check in with your intuition, call out to your dreams, lighting a candle in the morning and just meditating and saying, spirits, can you help guide my path? Is there something that I'm missing? Is there something that I should know? Can you show me in my dreams? Or whatever way that you would like to connect in that way. Your spirits, ancestors, gods, patrons, whatever you connect with, whatever you believe in, whatever your higher power is, connect to it to get some answers as well. Get any answers you can from anywhere. Aquarius, you guys like believe in existential things, like extra things that people might not see. You have some thoughts about them, even if you don't believe them fully. But just check in with everything, every option available, so that you can get as much information as possible and move towards your true awesome path. That's all I'm being told for you this week. I want to thank you guys for listening, for liking, subscribing, sharing, commenting, donating. Feel free to donate below to help this channel grow, and so I can come back here more often and do this as full time, because I really love it. And I just like being here with you guys. It's fun. So I really appreciate all that. I will be paying it forward by doing free readings, and you can get in on that by smashing the subscribe button and the notification bell right next to it, so that YouTube will notify you when I go live, and you can make it there and you will get your free reading. As right now, it's much easier for me to catch all the comments than it will be later. So get in on that while you can. And you will be able to get in on it later too, but there will be like more to try to see. So I love you guys. I want to thank you for everything that you do. And I'm going to send you off with peace, love, happiness, and namaste. Mwah.